going to remove the frame and the OLED on the S8. So this is an S8. We've already cleaned it. It's good. Start with some liquid. It's alcohol, all it is. And it's been on the hot plate for a little bit, probably a couple minutes, 3 minutes. And I just go in with 0.06 shim and loosen it up here. It's hot enough, it loosens up pretty easy and fast. So on this bottom, you only go in like till that where the battery thing stops, because that's where your flex cables are. So just bear it just a little bit, just like just a little bit. Then at the top, we need a little bit more alcohol. Make sure I'm grabbing alcohol. And kind of slide this in there. I try to make sure it's on top of that right there, because if it gets below it, it gets hard, and the harder it is to get through this, the higher chance of damaging something. So, and over here, I'm going to put a little bit more here. You want to loosen up on this side too. Watch out for the flex. But I go through here, and I stop when I get down to the flex. And then I'll just loosen it up a little bit, like I did below there, just to the edge of the battery thing. That's it. There's that. That's it. Okay. We're almost ready to take our plastic sheet and go through there. So I'm gonna do a little more alcohol, just around the whole thing. And then I use, I can find one here, plastic sheets that come in with the Oka. Just had one, hang on a sec. That's not it. No, there's one on the floor, okay, good. All right, so you take this and slide this through here. Should slide through easy if you've loosened it up good. So make sure your frame's nice and warm. We use 100 degrees Celsius. So, and then the top, you can just come up here. You're just cutting through the glue slowly. And then the corners are a little harder, a little more rough. I'm feeling a little bit of resistance, so I'm gonna put some more alcohol here, up here. So there's that. And come around here. Still feeling some more resistance, so I'm gonna come in with the shim a little bit more. And loosen it up a little bit. There we go. That felt like it broke pretty good. There's that. All right, I'm gonna do a little more alcohol. You have to feel it. If you're feeling a bunch of resistance, you don't have it hot enough, or you need some alcohol, something like that. So, I think I'm okay. That's what it is. I'm below that sticker. That's why I'm feeling resistance. You want to be above the sticker if possible. So when I come around here, come on. Ugh. But that's why I'm feeling resistance, so give me a second. Okay. There we go, top. So you just got to be patient with it. If you're not patient with these, you're going to break them. There's that, a little more of that, leave it on there. Just a few seconds. All right, so put a little more here, more alcohol. It's been on here for another minute, so it got a little warmer. Come down here, and then you stop right before you reach the flex cable. And then you want to make sure that you take this and just go right under the flex. If you cut through the flex at all, or you damage the flex, you're done with this screen. There's no coming back. There's no fixing that. So the hardest part's down here at the bottom, by far. So It's pretty hot right now, so we should be fine. So I make sure I got a decent amount of alcohol, and I come up. You're just cutting through this edge. You can't go in very far. Like, I'll show you when we get here at the top, you have a little piece of rubber there. You just want to cut through the rubber. Once you cut through the rubber, you have to stop. So right there, you have to stop. Okay? Stop right there. Now come back around over here, and I'm going to put a little more alcohol here. And we've cut through most of this already. So we just have this one little corner to go, I believe. And we should be probably good to go. So there's that. I'll leave it there for just a second to get it a little bit warmer. And then, again, you can't go very deep in these like on the sides. You have to just barely just like a little bit. You're just cutting this corner like you're just cutting that like that. And you'll feel it kind of break like that. And this should be, this screen should be loose, I believe. If not, we don't have much to go. Take off this glove, see what's holding that in. Yep, we're good. So that out of the frame now. So we got that out of the frame. So let's go test it. Let's charge, right? Okay. And then we have like a cable that would do this a little easier. I don't know where it's at right now, so I'm just gonna plug it into the board, through the board. So make sure that's flush in there, or you'll think you'll damage your screen and you actually didn't. Plug your battery in. You have to press down here a little bit, because where your power button is, and then press and hold the side key, and then it should boot. And as you see, we don't have any lines or anything, so we're gonna let it boot up to like a white background, and then show you guys that we still have touch and everything. Turn that away so you can actually see the screen. That light gets. And that's just dust or dirt. That's not actually a spot. That's just glue. I think, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's just glue. Yeah, see it moved. Yeah, it's gone. It's just glue. So this OLED was perfect beforehand. It should be good now. I've taken a lot of these out of the frame. Pretty good success rate. So as you see, it has touch. So that's it. That's taking the S8 out of the frame. Pretty fast. I mean, probably the whole process is 8 to 10 minutes, so even if you go slow. But that's it, and that's the process for most of them. Very similar on the other models that we do. Very similar on the Note 8, S8 Plus, S7 Edge, so pretty much any of the Edge models. The newer stuff's a little bit different. I haven't had a good success rate with those yet, but we're working on it.